Hey guys, thanks for joining us. I have with me Golden FM for another FM Fanside interview. Thank you for joining us, Paul.
Hi Paul, how are you? Thanks for having me.
Not bad, Paul. Thanks for coming on. Two
Yeah,
Pauls.
yeah, indeed.
Right, I've got 8 simple questions for you to get our teeth into, and hopefully the people listening will enjoy hearing a little bit about yourself.
Hopefully.
So question one, when did you start playing Football Manager or Championship Manager in the olden days?
Okay, so I'm actually 23. I don't know if you think I'm older or younger, but I started at quite a young age in comparison to most people probably. In year five, when I was about 9 or 10, I used to go around to a friend's house, and his brother had Championship Manager 3, so we used to play on that. And I eventually convinced my dad, who didn't really like football, to buy me Championship Manager 9900. So that was the first one I owned, and I had many years playing on that. Also played the Championship Manager 0102 demo, which I got in a box of Cheerios, which I think introduced lots of people to the game. In fact, it was a very good marketing ploy. And then continued into Football Manager, and ever since then I've been playing every year. It's been amazing.
Fantastic. I think the next question, kind of, you've almost answered, but maybe a bit more detail we could have, is what made you start playing?
Well, that's my friend, I guess.
Do
Who
we,
unfortunately I'm not in contact with anymore. But if he happens to be listening, hi Tom Field, thank you.
Thank
uh,
you. On behalf of all Golden FM fans, thank you for introducing him to Football Manager.
yes, I mean I probably would have found it at some other time later on because that was a very young age to start, and I'm sure it would have been introduced to me at some other point. But you never know, maybe it wouldn't have been. So it's all
We,
thanks to him, I guess.
yeah, we owed all to him. The next question is going to make your mind go back. What has been your favourite FM save to date, and why?
Favorite and best is two different things in a way. So favorite, I mean, my best would be Chelmsford City getting them to the Champions League in FM11, but wasn't necessarily my favorite because it became a bit of a chore in the end, trying to get them promoted to the Premier League after a few years.
Oh,
Favorite, probably, I've really enjoyed my West Ham one this year, maybe because I've been doing well. Although I did very well on with West Ham on FM12 and yeah, FM12 I think. Also enjoyed a Swansea save on FM11. Uh, yeah, there's been so many saves. In terms of YouTube, probably my Everton one on FM13. That was the one that first, I guess, introduced me or introduced people to my channel with the Let's Play stuff. So Everton was a good one. But yeah, West Ham this year has been really enjoyable.
fantastic. Any from outside of England that
I've never been a
come back?
massive uh, manager outside of England. I've started saves and never had a massive career. I did Hougang United in Singapore, but that was
Okay.
only for 2 seasons, I think. That was on FM 14? No, 13. I can't remember myself. But I enjoyed that. But I've never had a career outside of England that's gone the distance. I've done journeyman saves that failed. I enjoyed managing in Chile once. That was a really interesting league system. It was good fun, but once again, it was only for about a couple of seasons. I've never been able to go the distance with a foreign team for
And
whatever reason.
at least you've had some interesting adventures in Singapore and Chile. Something to
Yeah,
tell the
I've had some
grandkids
small
about.
interesting adventures. Yeah.
Yeah, something to tell the grandkids about.
Yeah.
Um, but we're going to move on to your channel now with a couple of questions. Golden
Yeah.
FM on YouTube. Obviously, we have you on Twitter, etc. Also. But what content do you like to make? What stuff do you like to produce for the channel?
Well, I probably enjoy doing Let's Plays and that sort of thing the most because I'm actually playing the game and having fun. In terms of what content people like to watch on my channel, I suppose the FM experiments. I sometimes enjoy making them. Like the one where I swapped the Barclays Premier League with the Conference North and South, people actually really enjoyed, and I found really, really interesting because it was just fascinating all the stuff that was going on. So I've enjoyed doing the FM experiments because I started that a couple of years ago, and other people have followed suit, and it's become a bit of a thing. Some people don't like them, but a lot of people find them interesting. So I'm glad that I contributed to the FM community in that way. I've enjoyed the FM League recently with 7 other reasonably good and big-sized YouTubers.
Reasonably good.
Reasonably good. No, very, very good, of course. I meant to say reasonable size YouTubers. But Dr. Benji's done good work on that. That's been really fun to be a part of, and I'm sure I'd like to expand that and introduce other people into that at some point. So that's been good fun. But yeah, there's lots of stuff on there. I started with tutorials and a couple of Let's Plays, and it's just expanded out, and I've got plans for other things in the future. I started a plog thing today, which is a vlog, but a pool log to celebrate 10,000 subscribers. So I'd probably like to do some more vlogs in the future.
Can I just say that I will not be doing a plug?
You should do. You can.
Mainly due to Golden FM copywriting and him asking for extortionate prices on it.
I said it's a pool log, so anyone called Paul can do a plug.
Man will pop up tomorrow and I'll say, oh, did he have one as well?
Yeah. Yeah, someone will say that, right?
But the next question is going to be, what would you like to see in future FM games which would make the FM community, but mainly make your fan site better?
To make my fan site better?
What would you like to see which in future FM games which would make your channel better?
They need a better online system. Not saying that it needs to be like FIFA Ultimate Team, but something that gets more people involved and gets the community together. I think a lot of people still see Football Manager as a game that you play by yourself, and you don't play with people, and you don't talk to people about it. Like the community is quite large now, but it's nothing in comparison to other games. And to get larger, people need to see it as a game that they can talk to others about. Because people don't realise. People think, why would I want to watch someone play Football Manager on YouTube? Why would I want to join a group on Facebook and talk about Football Manager and my saves? Because I'm playing this by myself. Why do I need to tell others about it? Whereas other games, people like to be part of a community, or at least watch videos or tell people about how they're doing in a certain game. I remember at school I used to talk to friends about Football Manager, but there's only like 3 or 4 of us that would talk about it. And unusually so, it was the ones that weren't massively into football. Weirdly enough, like we weren't like the best footballers in the school team or whatever. But we'd talk about Football Manager. There's a few of us, but it was always a small group, and it needs to get bigger. So they need to. I think Sports Interactive need to help with that. They need to promote people more. They do Fans Like Friday, but I think they need to promote people every day. What's stopping them from tweeting something out every day? What's stopping them from tweeting out a video or a blog every single day? Nothing. If they had someone in the marketing side in charge of marketing the game, then I think that would benefit them as well in the long run.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
There you go. Yeah.
But then the next question, it's actually going to be, this is actually something I really enjoyed asking Guido this, so I've threw this one definitely back in, is how did you start out in the FM community? So how did you go from sitting in your bedroom playing with yourself, Football Manager?
That sounds wrong.
I added Football Manager, to going on the internet and...
Me and my friend Tom, this is a different Tom, Mr. Thomas Greenwood.
Many Toms.
Who I knew from school, from senior school. We became even closer during uni, and we used to talk to each other about Football Manager whilst on Skype, via webcam, and it was good fun. We just played with each other. Okay, we played Football Manager together, and it was just great fun. And I came up with the idea of a private Facebook group between us. This isn't going well, is it?
not really.
What am I talking about? A private Facebook group via Skype, all these things. And anyway, I started a Football Manager page with him, and we just posted our screenshots of our games to that. And I thought, why don't I expand this? So I set up the Twitter account, GoldenFM, and me and him initially started to try and grow it, and we did. I got to know a lot of people in the football community on Twitter that was growing at that stage. There was a lot of football pages, a lot of football Twitter accounts expanding. People may think, how do I have so many followers when I've actually got more followers than my YouTube account has? Well, I just spoke to people on Twitter, and it was a good time. Everyone was doing shout-outs at that time. All the football accounts were like, hey, follow this account, Then I got in there and spoke to them and said, hey, I specialise in Football Manager. Do you want to give me a shout out? And I did. I got shout outs from footballers. Portsmouth FC retweeted my account on like the second day I created it.
Wow.
And various footballers, Jason Roberts tweeted me out. It was crazy. It was really strange, and I just grew. So I started talking about Football Manager on Twitter. Then a couple months later, I set up the YouTube account, and it grew and grew. My friend Tom doesn't really do anything with Golden FM anymore, and he's done the odd tweet probably twice in the last year. But he did help me start it. But since then, it's just been me. I set up the YouTube by myself and the Facebook by myself and all this stuff by myself. Yeah, and that's how I started, and it worked.
So basically, Tom, good work.
Well, he helped me.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good. It's actually interesting how you set up Golden FM just as Twitter was basically taking off.
Yeah.
Jumping in at the perfect time, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just fortunate. Sort of May 2012, towards the end of my second year at uni, I was bored in the library doing some work, and I literally set it up in the library of the uni. I thought, I'm really bored, what should I do? And I set up this Football Manager Twitter account, started tweeting football accounts, asking for retweets, saying I'd be talking about Football Manager, hoping to set up a YouTube channel at some point, and do podcasts and that sort of thing. And I got loads of retweets from footballers and football accounts and Portsmouth FC, and grew. And then I set up the YouTube account. I was originally going to do podcasts, did 3 of them, then stopped for some reason, but then set up YouTube, and it worked well and grew.
That's fantastic. Definitely haven't looked back. And I saw some like 430 videos on your channel at the minute.
Yeah, about that. Although then you look at people like StatApp, who started last March, he's about 500 odd. It's amazing. And Second Year Cardi only started, I don't know, half a year ago, and has got 300, 400 videos or something crazy, something ridiculous. So I've done a lot of videos, but some people have really, really pushed themselves really hard over the past year, and deservedly have grown.
Yeah, there's some great people out there. Within your channel, I definitely recommend new listeners who have gone, oh, Golden FM, I'll check him out. The Crossbar Challenge. Check it out to get to know Paul a little bit. You get to, I like them videos because you get to know the person a bit. And I think if you get to know them, you actually want to. You want to watch their videos. You don't want to do them. You want to watch their videos.
I think with a lot of my videos, people may watch them because they like the video rather than me. I want people to get to know me, my personality. So that's the idea behind vlogs in the future. Hopefully people, and streaming as well. You get to know the person when you stream. So I'm hoping people get to know me a bit better rather than just the person behind Golden FM that makes the experiments. I want them to know me as a person and enjoy my content, and then maybe I can do other stuff that people enjoy in the future. So yeah, the crossbar thing was just around. I was just in the park. I had my camera with my friend Graham, who likes to make videos, not really on YouTube. He puts them on YouTube, but he just does them for his friends really, and I help out with them sometimes. And we just happened to be in the park. We were just in normal clothes, and we thought, oh, I've got a ball. Why don't we do a crossbar video? So we did.
I just thought of a great idea. I'm going to show you tomorrow. Cool. Stay tuned for that, guys. I might get Paul's permission uploaded onto the channel as well. Okay, we are question 7. Wow, we are flying through this. How do you think FM fan sites and FM YouTube could grow in the future? Now, you did tinker with this in one of the previous questions, but this is more in general, not specific to yourself at the minute.
In general?
Yeah, like how do you think we can all grow?
Well, once again, we need help from Sports Interactive themselves, but to help ourselves if they weren't willing to help that much, we all need to back each other. We can't have fights between each other, which occasionally comes about. I think perhaps bloggers, YouTubers, all of these people need to get together, work together, help each other to grow, rather than maybe being in separate boxes.
Yeah.
Just an idea. Like with the FM League, we've come together. It's helped us grow. I've got to 10,000 subscribers thanks to that, really. I think I was probably on about 9,000 before the start of that, and have grown quite a lot since that. And if we can help some of the smaller guys that are consistent and working hard, like there's a lot of small ones out there that they may do very good videos, but if they're not doing them that often, then to be fair, they're probably not going to grow. But if people like you, Paul, who consistently doing videos all the time, very good videos as well, very interesting videos,
Oh,
deserves to grow. If you could be a part of the FM League or something like that, similar
I
in
don't
the
think
future, that'd be good.
I don't think Dr. Benji wants me.
But I mean, you could set up one as well with some other YouTubers. There's nothing. It doesn't have to be called the FM League, but you could do some online competitions. Just the odd one-off video where you do an online league or mini league over a couple of hours in one night, and then do a couple of videos each. There's just ways of growing. If you look at the FIFA community, they collaborate all the time,
Yeah.
and there's nothing stopping us from collaborating all the time. It's harder because a lot of the FIFA people do that as a living.
Yeah.
They've got time to do that. They've got all day to collaborate with each other.
I was going to
There's
say
none of us do it for a living. So we're doing it around our busy days, around our families, around our children. In your case, so it's difficult. But if we can find the time, then I think that's the way to grow. And I suppose in a way you could say that you're just attracting people that are already into Football Manager. So if I did a video of you, I'd be getting your viewers, you'd be getting my viewers. But that's still some growth. And then after that, it's about getting the videos out there to a bigger audience, I guess, hoping that more people become interested in Football Manager over the years.
I think over time it is slowly growing each year, but I
Yeah.
think the issue we have when you look at the amount of sales of Football Manager, the amount of people that are actually interacting in the online community, there's a very large amount which don't seem to be interacting. So the
Yeah.
question is, why are they not interacting? How can we make them aware of that there's an actual community out there? Because I bet there's thousands of people sat at home playing Football Manager who don't even know. Because
But would want to if they knew about it. They'd want to be involved if they knew, but they have no idea because Sports Interactive have big Facebook pages and have the power to get people to know it. But there's a lot of people out there that just, I mean, why would they perhaps search for Football Manager on Twitter?
yeah,
Because the biggest, I mean, I've probably got one of the bigger Twitter fan sites, Twitter followings from Football Manager and a Football Manager audience. But if you look at the Football Manager Twitter page, it's got hundreds of, I don't know how many, hundreds of thousands of followers. The Facebook page has 1 million likes. And there's obviously a lot of people out there that have liked it and have liked it on a social media platform. So it's just a question of getting them across to the fan sites as well, I think.
exactly. Be interesting to see how it improves in the future. But the final question is again about your specific channel. How does your channel help the community, and have you got any plans on changing your channel to kind of bring the community closer together? I know you're doing the FM League, but do you have any plans for something you're specifically going to do which you think will maybe drag people from other platforms towards Football Manager?
From other platforms, as
Well,
in other
just
games,
from-
or as...
From other games, or do you have anything really? Just
Well, within my channel itself, it'd be great to reward the people that have been loyal to me by doing some sort of online leagues, maybe doing the odd video, or when I'm streaming, I'm thinking about doing an online league via Twitch. That's a possibility. So that's to reward people that already watch me. To drag people across from other platforms, I guess the one way would be with my second channel, which I'm thinking of revamping, doing other games on there. I'm into Civilization 5. I occasionally play that, and maybe a bit of FIFA. I'm a heathen. And then and play that, maybe do some videos, and then get them across to my Football Manager channel. That's an idea. I don't really know. Just nothing major in the pipeline to attract more people in that way. I just want to keep on doing what I'm doing, and hope that people enjoy it really. And
that's the main thing.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing to do.
Actually,
The main thing is you enjoy it. Yeah, no, that is the key. you have to enjoy it yourself. If you don't enjoy it yourself, then you're never going to get anywhere because you're doing it as a chore. And when a save becomes a chore, then perhaps it's best to call it a day. And if I got bored of the Forest save or the West Ham one, then I'd say to my viewers, I'll be honest, I'd just say, I've got bored of this, I'm going to move on to something new. And that probably will happen at some point. So.
Stay tuned. But yeah, that's it done. Nice short interview
Great.
for people to have listened, learn a bit more about yourself.
Thank you.
So thank you for coming on and doing this.
That's fine. Enjoyed it. It's nice to just to talk about everything and get it out there.
Get it out in the open.
Yeah.
But yeah, if people enjoyed this, leave a like, share with your friends. If they've seen Golden FM before, give them the link, tell them to listen and learn a bit more. But from myself, Paul, and from Paul, we'll say goodbye.
That's confusing. Yeah. Bye, Paul.
Bye.